Hey, Betty. Betty's in the Zoom room. Jason's on Facebook. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Larry. Hey, everybody. We're going to give it just a minute, let people get in the classroom, and we're going to get started with an impromptu. After last night's class, we stirred up. I think it's a good thing. We stirred up a lot of people. Got a lot of emails last night about how they're lost, confused. It's confusing. Could you spare us the motivation and just tell us what to eat? That's what I'm going to try to do this morning. Good morning. I would like to ask a favor of our Facebook folks. This is only being broadcast to the members only group. I would like to ask that you tag somebody. If you know anybody that's new, we're losing them left and right, experienced folks. We're losing them quickly. We're losing them fast. It's January the 4th. We're losing them fast. So if you know anybody that's new and you're on Facebook, would you tag them? Hey, Maureen. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jan. Hey, everybody. Would you tag them? We want to try to go through a foolproof method for getting started with Shibboleth. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Jan. Hey, everybody. Meal planning 101. Going to tell you what to do. Not going to try to preach at you. Not going to motivate you. Going to just get right to the point. That's what I've been requested to do. That's what I'm going to do. Those of you that want the more fiery version of this that I did last night, I'll send that to you too if you want it. But we're going to just stick to the facts this morning. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Pam. Hey, Amanda. Hey, everybody. Yes, I know it can be confusing. If you're not watching the videos, I know it can be confusing. So we're going to try to simplify it for you this morning. Okay? If you will, please tag somebody that's new, especially if you've seen where they're struggling in the members only group, frustrated folks, struggling folks, starving folks, any of those people. Cleo says we need back to the basics, not encouragement. Now I'm going to try to do that, Cleo. I'll try to honor your request. You might want to tag somebody. Let's get them in here. Let's get them in the classroom. If you see people, I'm going to leave this in the members only group. So if you see people later in the day struggling, frustrated, angry, feel like they're starving to death, hopefully you all will agree when we get done here that this will be a good one for them. Okay? All right. So we're going to get started. We're talking we're trying to answer the question, what do I do? I've joined, I've started, or I've restarted. And obviously, if you're starting with us, you want to lose weight. And you're like, what do I do? You go into the website, you get your starter email. It tells you, here's some ideas. Go watch the daily doses. And you're like, why do I want to do that? It's overwhelming. Isn't there something out there that'll just tell me what to do? Now, I can tell you what to do today, but you'll still at some point I want to eliminate encouragement. Just this video, Patricia, just this video. We're going to try to get right to it. So I'm going to give you a diet today that you agree that you like. If there's somebody that does, if they don't see anything on the list today that they like, just email me and let's get you your money back and let you figure out because we're not here to take your money. We're here to help you change your life. So if you can say on the honor system that after today there's nothing that you like on the list, then let's just give you your money back and let's point you in the right direction, maybe somewhere else, because we don't want your money. We want your heart. We don't want anybody having bad feelings. Crystal says, and this is going to be perfect for Crystal, she's embracing the growl. We don't want you feeling like you're starving to death. We don't want you feeling like you can't hang. If you want to lose weight, there's a couple of things you have to do. I'm trying hard, Cleo. I'm trying to improve. Thank you. there's a couple of things you have to do. You have to restrict your calories. You have to control insulin. Now, if you want to lose weight, you must understand that you have to do those two things. You must restrict calories. You must restrict calories. You must control insulin. No way around it. You got to do those two things. So if your mind is not right, your heart is not ready to restrict calories, then it's just not the right time for you. You're going to have to reduce your calories in order to lose weight. Next, we can help you lose it faster and end up on the healthier side of weight loss by controlling the growth hormone insulin through food combining. Okay? So you've got to know that up front. Got to know that up front. Everybody knows that, right? That's no surprise to anybody, right? Does everybody agree with that? You've got to reduce calories. You've got to figure out a way to control insulin. Okay? Now, let's go to the next step. If you want to be successful, the foods that we talk about today, you can only have them 3 times a day because you've got to reduce calories. Does everybody hear the truth in this? The reason we've got an obesity epidemic is because people eat more than 3 meals a day. They graze between meals. They eat multiple snacks, multiple meals, more often than not. Does everybody agree with that? I know that to be true because I was 300 pounds. I lied about it. I don't overeat. I eat what I'm supposed to. I might do that a day a week, but the other days I wasn't doing right. I'd given myself over to too much food, too much portion. So if I want to lose weight, I must restrict my calories. So we want to encourage you when we start looking at the food list to only consume 3 meals a day. Now, those 3 meals, they must be portion controlled. We suggest that you get these little containers. These are 6 to 8 inch containers. This one's about 7 inches in diameter. This is the perfect portion plate. For your breakfast, then you wait. For your lunch, then you wait. And for your dinner. Now, again, reinforcement. If you're not willing to do that, you're not going to lose weight no matter what you do. You're not going to lose it and keep it off. We must adopt a lifestyle. Bear with me, Shanice, and I'll help you too. You must adopt a lifestyle of moderation and no grazing between meals. 3 meals a day. Yes, it is true we can have an approved snack. We can have approved freebies, but that's for mental weakness. We'll lose body fat faster if we eat breakfast and wait, eat lunch and wait, eat dinner and start over again tomorrow. Does every reasonable person agree that that's doable? We're not going to starve to death if we're getting 3 meals in a 24-hour period. Does everybody that wants to lose weight? Now, I know some folks will want to lose weight but not want to do what's necessary. I understand. I've been there too. But if you're reasonable and you want to lose weight, these foods, these meals that we're going to talk about, a breakfast and stop eating, you won't starve. A lunch and stop eating, you won't starve. A dinner and wait until tomorrow, you won't starve. Next, you must get a streak going. This is very important. You must get a streak going. What we're going to talk about today, you must do it multiple days in a row. Multiple days in a row. If you're not willing to do it multiple days in a row, you won't be successful. Here's why. The first 2 days that you do this, You're losing water and waste, but you're depleting your glycogen levels to a point that your body will require fat as a fuel source. Can I get a thumbs up on that? That we all understand that part. The first 2 days that we do it right puts us in efficient fat burning. Then the third day that we do it right, we're making hay. The fourth day that we do it right, we're profiting. The fifth day, the sixth day, you should make it, if you're in weight loss mode, you should make it a point of not having what we call a holiday. From the world that many of the new people come from, they call that a cheat day. I don't like that. But if you want to call it a cheat day for now, okay. But you need to earn the right to have that cheat day or that cheat meal. And a good rule of thumb is when you're trying to lose body fat, 6 days in a row of doing right will yield you one cheat day, off day, holiday, whatever we call it. Is everybody good with that? When you get into maintenance, every 3 days doing what we talk about today, 3 days in a row will yield you an off day. Is that good? Shanice, Joni's going to try to help you. Remember, the password is just meal plan, one word. Meal plan, one word. Is everybody good so far? Is there any questions so far? We want new folks to have a clear understanding of how to get started. Now, are you going to experience hunger? Some will, some won't. But I can promise you, with consistent, perfect days, as you break the sugar and starch addiction, you won't be as hungry. Okay? Any questions about any of that? The password for this particular website is meal plan. I put this website together for you. Meal plan, MEALPLAN. This is a phase 1 class, phase 1 only. Any questions about anything I've said so far? You've got a clear understanding of what it's going to take as far as consistency goes to lose weight. All right. Now, if you go to the link I sent out in the text message, hope I don't lose anything here. Bear with me. I'm going to show you. Okay. This is how simple this is. I can even do it on my phone. I logged into the website and it's got, here's what I should be doing days 1 through 7. How many of you want to lose up to 10 pounds in your first 10 days? How many of you want to lose up to 7 pounds in your first 7 days? Here's what we're going to do days. You can do it the first 7 days, first 10 days, don't matter. But here, look, here it is. Look at the categories. Now I'm going to explain them. Here's all the phase 1 categories. Okay? Now I'm going to share these on my screen so that I can give explanation to them. Is that fair? Any questions? I'm going to keep asking that because last night when I got off, nobody had questions, but I had at least 30, 40 emails. People wanting a personalized meal plan and are confused. So I want to help you. I want to be of service to you today. All right, so let me pull up this meal planning section. Bear with me. Okay. So, everybody sees this, right? Got it. All right. If you you can do this on a notepad, or you can download the worksheets that I've provided. I did a meal plan for somebody just a day or so ago. This is under the rules section. It's called downloadables, but it's under the rules tab, where I got them to tell me what they were eating because they were in a panic. Do y'all understand this? Has anybody felt this before? They were in a panic. They were panicking and frustrated, don't know what to do, don't want to. It took me at least a 20-minute conversation to get them to breathe and calm down. They were so upset. And I said to them, like I want to say to you, it's just eating. We're just eating. Where do we all buy our food to eat? Where do you go to buy the food to eat? Already, before this program, where did you go to get your food supply? You went to Kroger. Went to Walmart and Aldi. Winn-Dixie, Piggly Wiggly, Walmart. So we're going to calm down if we're new, because Travis loves you, the Chabot family loves you, and I want you to exhale, because you're going to get to keep going to the same places you're already going. It's not, you're going to use the same type of buggy. You're going to use the same type of payment method. You're going to go to the same parts of the grocery store that you've always went to. Can I get a thumbs up on that? All we're going to be doing is buying some stuff like we've been buying it, same stuff. Some things we're going to switch from this bologna to that bologna. But we're just buying stuff. Everybody exhale for me. Goose fraba. It's okay. I finally got them to calm down, said, tell me what you've been eating. And then I showed them what they would eat that was going to taste like the thing they'd been eating, but give them fat loss results because how the food breaks down in the body. So you've got a void replacement worksheet. You've got a meal plan worksheet, but I'm going to use the most simple one. I'm going to use the most simple one. Let me get it pulled up. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to use a really simple one. Because if it's your first 7 to 10 days and you really want to lose weight, you don't need to know about thousands of approved foods, do you? My bad, I screwed up. I shouldn't have provided those thousands of options, because if I was starting, that would blow my mind. I'd just throw my hands up in the air too. So let's simplify it. I've got a grocery list and a meal plan. Let me get my Facebook group back up. Don't want to neglect them. Hang on. Back on with Facebook here. All right. What I want to do is I want to shop for, you could make it a 50-item list if you wanted, but I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to go shop for 21 items. Let's get you to start with writing down 21 foods on my list that you like. And then let's come up with 3 breakfast options. You can come up with more. Get you a legal pad out. You can come up with more. 3 breakfast options, 3 lunch options, 3 dinner options, and some snacks and freebies in case you have a moment of mental weakness. Okay, so that's not going to be too hard. So if you don't have this form printed yet, just get you out a sheet of paper. Now, let's look at our foods. Now you're going so that you can feel my dilemma. As I go through this list, you're going to ask me, what about this? What about that? What about this? That's normal. But today, unlike other days, I'm not going to answer if it's not on this list, I'm not talking about it, because that seems to be a great point of frustration. People want to know everything, but they don't have time to learn everything. So I'm going to keep it very basic. Is that fair? I want all the way through here, I want to get everybody's buy-in, because you may have something I haven't seen yet that I may need to overcome, some limitation. Everybody agree with what I'm saying so far? We're going to stick to this. Don't ask me about nothing that ain't on this list. I'll just say that's after you've watched videos. Yes, Jenny, that's okay. Yes, ma'am. All right, so category 1. Category 1 stands for lean protein. This is going to help us shut the fat bus down and keep our metabolism up during calorie restriction. Now, I want you, if you don't like anything on this list, please let me know. If you like 3 or 4, I don't want to know what you don't like. I love y'all. You hear me? I don't want to hear what you don't like unless you don't like any of it. Okay? Egg whites, all fish, chicken breast, turkey breast, pork tenderloin, boar's head, London broil, Dietz and Watson, London broil, boar's head roast beef, Dietz and Watson roast beef, boar's head lean ham, Dietz and Watson lean ham, venison, elk, ostrich, 96% lean ground meat, Hebrew National 97% lean Franks, Ballpark fat-free turkey Franks, Kroger Carb Master milk, fat-free Fairlife milk, fat-free cream cheese, Lifetime fat-free cheese, approved fat-free cheese, approved fat-free cheese, low-fat cottage cheese, fat-free cottage cheese, Greek plain yogurt, Oikos 000 yogurt, Light Life vegetarian products, Gardein vegetarian products, hemp flakes. Does everybody see a few items that they could put on their grocery list that they either already do or like? Hey, Miss Angel, we went over the portions. What I need is your egg whites and a portion plate. If you don't like using a portion plate, look up here what it says. How much does it say here, everybody? For lean protein, if you don't want to follow the portion plate rule, what does it say here? Can y'all see my little light? Says, no, it says 2 to 8 ounces. It says 2 to 8 ounces. But in fact, egg whites are fine. You're not going to ever have to worry about egg whites, okay? Patricia's already got 9 of her favorites. I'm so sorry, Cleo. I apologize. I'll send this to you later, okay? I'm so sorry you can't see it. I do apologize. Okay, so do you see this stuff? Do you see it? Write some of that down. Write some of that down. Now, category 2, fibrous carbs. Broccoli, asparagus, green beans, cabbage, kale, spinach, romaine lettuce, any leafy greens, snow peas in the pod, okra, cucumbers, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, sprouts of any kind, mushrooms, dill pickles, pickled okra, celery, bell peppers, sweet peppers, hot peppers, squash, eggplant, artichokes, pickled artichokes, baby corn, bamboo shoots, pumpkin, kraut, and kimchi. Does anybody see anything there that they like? Anybody see some foods there that they like? Nice. We're in luck. This is a bless the name of the Lord moment. Now, let's stop there. I just want to stop there. I'm going to stop this and I'm going to share something else with you. Oops, I shared the wrong thing. Sorry, y'all got me tore up trying to serve here. Hold on. Am I doing good? No motivation, just straight and to the point, right? All right. So here we go. Now, phase one, make a meal. This is your job. If you signed up and you want to lose weight, this is your first task. If you're getting started or restarted, this is your first task if you want to change your life. Make a meal plan, follow it, and earn the phase one badge. Your first 7 to 10 days, these are going to be your food combinations. Now, here's where smoke comes out of our ears. It did mine when I started. I understand. I know how you feel. I felt that way too. But we're going to simplify it. So far, we went over category 1 and category 2. We went over category 1 plus 2, or I should say we could do this with what we went over. Category 1 by itself, which we wouldn't do often. Category 1, prepared and approved cooking oils. A category 1 plus a fibrous carb, lean protein plus fibrous carb. And then lean protein plus fibrous carb plus the right cooking oil. Okay, so now we're going to stop. Let's see, even though we've limited ourselves, if there are any meals that we can come up with. Now, you'll do this based upon what you like. So I'm looking, and immediately I see that egg whites are on here, and I see that there are approved cheeses. And I like spinach. So can I have an egg white and cheese and spinach omelet, even put some mushrooms in there, and make sure I portion control it? I've got me a nice omelet with approved cheese. Can't use unapproved cheese. This is the nuance. I've got approved cheese. I've got egg whites. I've got mushrooms. I've got spinach. And I cooked it in Pam cooking spray, MCT oil, or coconut oil, or ghee butter. Is that a meal that we could do? That's a meal that we could do that's fat burning. Let's look at something else. Fish. I like fish. We're not talking about breadings yet, not in phase one. So I've got fish. I go by Captain D's. I go into Captain D's. They've got broiled fish. I can't have their bread. Watch the daily doses and you'll find out why. But I can have their fish, and they've got green beans. So could I have Captain D's fish and green beans? Could I go to the seafood department and get me some codfish, prepare that at home and season it, and have it with some cauliflower and yellow squash? So here I've got my cod, and I've got my cauliflower and my yellow squash. Could I do this? Could I get boar's head London broil, cook it in cooking spray or MCT oil, salt and pepper it, and put it over a leafy green salad with some fat-free cheese? Could I do that? Could I get up in the morning and have some Oikos 000 strawberry yogurt? Could I have a grilled chicken breast with a side salad with some of these little pickled baby corns on my salad? Could I have some pork tenderloin, some cabbage, and then when I got done, I'm still hungry, so I have some pickles? Could I have a 96% lean ground meat patty, hamburger steak patty, with some approved cheese over top of it, little Worcestershire sauce, and some butternut squash beside it? Could I have a big glass of milk, fat-free Fairlife milk? Could I have a lean? Could I dice me up some ham, dice me up some turkey, get me a little London broil, and put it over a nice, robust salad with approved dressing? We'll get to condiments in a minute. Or as Jenny said, even a little wing sauce. Now, category 2s are also freebies if they don't have bad fats cooked into them. So, I get done with my meal. I'm having a little mental weakness. Could I have some more cabbage? Could I have some pickled sweet peppers? Could I have some artichoke hearts? Could I have some kimchi? Now I'm craving some kraut and weenies like my mama used to make. Could I have Hebrew National 97% lean franks? Dice me up 2 of those, cook it in some cooking spray or some MCT oil, and then throw my kraut in there and goulash it together and have fried kraut and weenies? Could I do that? Now, let's go one step over. Now we have category 2 breads. Here's your specific breads. It's not all of them, but we have to start somewhere. We start with the abridged version of our program. Now I'm wanting a hamburger. Could I have a hamburger patty? With a Thomas Light muffin? Thomas Light 100-calorie muffin, fat-free cheese, ketchup, mustard. Could I have a burger? Yeah. Could I scramble up my meat, scramble it real well, and make me a burrito with some cheese and salsa? Burrito fits right here, doesn't it? With one of the approved tortillas, I take an Olay Extreme Wellness tortilla, scramble my meat up, season it with some taco seasoning spice, little salsa, little fat-free cheese if I like, little lettuce, and I've got a wonderful approved burrito. Now, for you new folks, it makes a big difference if you're using the wrong kind of beef versus the kind we're telling you to use. You need to get 96% lean ground turkey or lean ground beef. If you struggle finding it, let's get in this century and let's go to Laura's Lean and order some like we do. Comes in frozen. So Laura's Lean, 96% lean ground meat or better. it's pretty easy to find that level of leanness at the grocery store if you're getting ground turkey. A little harder to find the beef, but you can find it. So we've got, let's see, how many meals have we already come up with, y'all, using only 3 categories? A lot, right? Can I have Healthy Life 35-calorie bread with approved cheese and make me a grilled cheese sandwich? Now, with that said, because we got more to explore for your first 7 to 10 days, is there anyone here that still, I'm going to even give you more meals, but is there anyone here, and I won't give you a hard time, and I won't let anybody give you a hard time. I remember what it felt like to be starting. Is there anyone here that you're still lost on how to make meals out of these 3 columns? Anybody? Anybody? Don't. Carol, am I misunderstanding? Are you need some help, Carol, or are you saying you got it? Is there anybody confused? Good deal. Good deal. We're making progress. We're making hay. We're making, especially if you listen to the first part of the video. Food is just food. What we do differently with Shibboleth is we teach you how to manage it based on your situation and based on your goals. Now, let's discover more foods. We're not going to talk about category 3s for your first 7 to 10 days. Let's talk about category 4. Now we've got to go down on our portion size a little bit, 2 to 6 ounces, or just use your portion control dish. Whole eggs with the yolk. Joanne, there is, I don't know that we'll get to that to prevent confusion though, okay? You feel free to email me and I'll send whatever you want to you. Just a little bug in Joanne's. I'm gonna break my rule just to help Joanne out. K's Natural, Joanne. K's Natural is gluten-free. Terrific. All right, category 4, protein plus fat, 2 to 6 ounces. Whole eggs, dark meat chicken, dark meat turkey, turkey legs, rotisserie chicken with the skin. Those at the grocery store where right before you check out, they always have a bunch of them as a impulse buy. Drumsticks, go to the fair or whatever, you got them big drumsticks. Chicken wings, no breading. 93% lean ground meat, steak, pork ribs, baby back ribs, Cabot extra light cheese, Sargento reduced fat cheese, full fat cottage cheese, almond milk unsweetened, turkey spam, approved turkey bacon, approved turkey kielbasa, approved chicken sausage. You have to look in the food library to find the right brand. Approved Jimmy Dean turkey sausage, beef liver, chicken liver, approved Light Life products, approved Gardein products, Hebrew National Lean, lean beef bologna, Oscar Mayer light bologna, any approved bologna. Bologna. Now, let's stop again. It's a progression. It's just a progression. We don't panic. We're just talking about food. It's just food. So now, I go back to my list and we just added a category. We just added one. And I got the wrong list up. That figures. Wrong list. I should have looked at it. But now we've got a 4. Okay? So I can have a category 4 by itself. Write this down because they're editing my list. a category 4 by itself, or a 4 plus 2. This one will be better over here. Let me share this one. I found another one. They're working on edits to make it more simple. Here you see a 4 and a 2. And there's also one that's a 4 by itself. So we're adding stuff slowly, going back to my list. Can I have just a couple of eggs? Can I scramble me a couple of eggs in Pam cooking spray and have that as a meal? Not that I always would, but can I do it? All right. Can I go at the grocery store, can I pick up a rotisserie chicken and have some rotisserie chicken meat, even with the skin on it, with some green beans? Now, Denise asked, why can you now have a 4 alone? You always could. If you're from Thrive, we didn't have advanced classes. The reason we ask you to have a category 2 with a category 4, now remember, I'm breaking my rule. I said I wouldn't give lengthy explanations today because that was the critique on last night's class. Watch the daily doses. But so that you know, because you probably haven't heard that before, category 4 works great for weight loss. That's why we're going to let you have it days 1 through 7, days 1 through 10, however you're wanting to get started. But eating category 4s by themselves all the time will destroy your gut health. So we don't want you doing that all the time. You need the roughage with it to get the good pre and probiotics and the insoluble fiber that helps get rid of the undigested matter. I broke my rule. I can't help it. You can eat a category 1 by itself. You can eat a category 4 by itself. You'll get better weight loss results, but if you do that too frequently, you'll end up adversely impacting your digestive system. We want this to be a wellness program too. But to do it occasionally is nothing. Back to my rotisserie chicken with the skin, because I have this a lot. Rotisserie chicken, green beans. Let's say I go to Shane's Rib Shack. Can I get me some ribs with some broccoli and green beans? Yep. What about this? Can I have turkey kielbasa? Can I get approved turkey kielbasa, cut it up, put it in Pam or MCT oil, season it a little bit, and then throw in some bell peppers and mix all that together and have that? Can I have a 4 and a 2? Can I have fried turkey spam with some fat-free cheese on approved bread? Kay is asking, can you have more than one item in each category? Yes, but it begins to be harder to control your portion, so please use a portion plate with your food piled up no higher than the thickest part of your hand. The only time we don't want you to mix items from a category is when it's category 3 or category 5. Otherwise, you can mix and match as long as you strictly control your portion. Remember, as bad as you want to lose weight, Not going to happen if you're unwilling to control the portion. We have to either embrace being overweight and enjoying eating whatever we want all day, every day, or we have to live with moderation every day until we earn a holiday. Does that make sense to everybody, what I just said? Lifestyle, behavior modification. Could I do this? Could I have some approved turkey bacon with some fat-free cheese and approved bread? Have me a bacon and cheese sandwich. Could I have some Oscar Mayer light bologna, fry it up, and have it with or without cheese? I just eat cheese on everything. And have it with our approved bread, fried bologna sandwich. Who says it's not budget friendly? Could I get up in the morning and have some full-fat cottage cheese? Could I have some steak if I'm willing to portion control it? Could I have a piece of steak and an egg, steak and eggs? Yeah. Could I have steak with some asparagus? Yeah. Could I have some lemon pepper chicken wings with some celery? Lemon pepper chicken wings. I really would suggest you get these portion control plates until you start feeling safe just using the hand rule that we go over. But man, these really help. I use these almost always, unless I'm eating out, and then it's the hand rule. Unless I've earned a holiday, and then I eat what I want. All right. Now, we're not going to focus on category 5s. Obviously, we're going to be able to have them because they're listed. But they require more explanation. And what I'm being told is I better get you some results or you're not going to watch any of them videos. So let's go over to category 6 superfoods. We've got pintos, black beans, red beans, kidney beans, northern beans, approved chili, Wendy's chili, hemp seeds, hemp hearts, avocado, refried beans, pumpkin seeds, peanuts, almonds, macadamias, walnuts, pecans, sunflower seeds, pistachios, approved peanut butters. These are superfoods. Now, I can have these with any of these other foods we've talked about. But I've got to control my portion. Debbie's asking how much approved bread can we have in one day? The more you have, the slower the weight loss. But if I look here, it says category 2 breads. Every meal is an event. You get up to 3 events a day. If you want bread at each of those meals, as long as you put the right protein sources with it, you'll be fine. You'll still lose, but you won't lose as fast, especially if you're having bread after 4 p.m. Does that make sense, everybody? The leaner you get, the more bread will slow you down. So category 6, I'm looking at these foods. My combinations say that, okay, I'm going to get off subject again, just a little bit. Miss Howard asked, why aren't black-eyed peas on the list? They are on the list. They are on the list. They're a category 3. Do you see them here? Miss Howard, do you see black-eyed peas? Everybody see the black-eyed peas? But they're a category 3. We're going to be able to have them. But if we don't learn how to have them the right way, they have the potential to elevate our blood sugar and cause too much insulin for us to be able to lose fat efficiently. So in your first 1 to 10 days, 1 to 7, whichever you're going for, we want to avoid, until we learn how to eat them, we want to avoid category 3. We want to avoid category 5. Got it? Everybody with me? Remember, it's a journey. It's a lifestyle. The big critique on us is that it's too much information. But let me ask everybody here this. Would you rather us have too much variety or not enough? Would you rather us have too much variety or not enough? Now, Tracy's asking, which is what we teach in the daily doses, but we know until we win you over, you're probably not going to watch them. But she's asking, they are more carb filled. Is that why that they are in category 3? They elevate blood sugar if not in the right combination, and the pancreas releases insulin, which prevents us from efficiently burning fat. So we need to make sure we understand combinations better before we move into category 3s and 5s. All right. So now that I've added another category and I'm writing meals down, I'm writing foods down from my grocery list, could I have some mixed black beans, red beans, and pintos right here? Put me a little pepper sauce on them. Mixed beans, pintos, black beans, red beans, pepper sauce. Sure could. Can I go through the Wendy's drive-thru and get me some Wendy's chili? Can I take me some refried beans, put in my approved tortilla with some fat-free cheese? Can I go through the Taco Bell drive-thru and get 2 of their bean burritos, throw away their shell, and scoop the beans into my 1 shell? Could I do that? I'm going down I-75. I'm running late for an appointment. Pull over at the convenience store. It ain't perfect, but could I have me a 0-calorie Diet Coke with a pack of peanuts? About 200 calories of peanuts as a lunch. Or some pistachios. Could do that. Could I have approved peanut butter on a couple of slices of Healthy Life 35-calorie bread with some sugar-free jelly? Could I have me a nice salad with some avocado and some grilled chicken? Grilled chicken, avocado, green leafy veggies. Could I do that? Nice. Y'all are learning. Awesome. Could I throw me just a palm full of pumpkin seeds on there too? I wanted a little crunch on my salad. Could I go to Zaxby's and get a grilled chicken salad, but ask them to leave off the crunchy onion things that are breaded and use a little wing sauce on my salad? Could I go to Applebee's and get salmon and tell them to hold the French fries and the potatoes and get some, bring me double broccoli? Nice. Nice job. Now let's go to category 7. Let's go to category 7. Shellfish. Works just like a category 1 if you're not allergic to it or don't have some religious aversion to it. Everybody happy so far? You learning anything? Do I have anybody that was confused that's feeling better after this class? I'd like to know that, because if not, I'm going to find another way to reach you. Category 7 shellfish: shrimp, scallops, oysters, mussels, crab, lobster, clams, snails, crawfish, any shellfish. Let's look at this real simply. I go to the restaurant and I see that they got an appetizer. I don't care that it's labeled appetizer, because I got to portion control my meal. And if you go order an appetizer and a meal, it had better be that we've earned a holiday. Otherwise, you're eating 2 meals. But if I go and get what's called drunken clams, right? Steamed clams in that Italian seasoning or whatever they've done to it, can I have them clams with a side salad? That'd be all I'd eat if I'm having a perfect meal. One little trick you can do is, if you're going with your spouse or significant other, you can order something like that and a meal, but just split both, and you get a little more variety. So let's look at this. Could I have Henry's in Ackworth, Georgia? Man, I miss that place. Cajun restaurant. Sometimes they have crawfish night. Boiled crawfish. Could I go there and get me a side of broccoli with my crawfish, my steamed crawfish? And we're not, see, here's the thing about shellfish. Crawfish, it wouldn't fit many in this, but I'm not eating the shell, I'm eating the tail. So it's what will fit in here from the standpoint of your crawfish tails and your crab meat and your oyster, not the shell, right? Our lives have changed. When we're in Florida, we'll go, it's called Aunt Kate's, and they do a bucket of oysters. And it's 5-pound bucket. Well, we're not eating 5 pounds of food. There ain't that many oysters in it. But that's all we'll have. We'll pick them oysters out. They'd probably barely fill up half this. But we enjoy talking. We enjoy the activity. And they're steamed. They're cracked a little bit. We get in there, get that oyster, dip it in a little melted butter, and have us a salad or some broccoli with that. Can we do that? Can we go to Red Lobster? And can we go to Red Lobster and do this? Can we have endless shrimp and Cheddar Bay biscuits? Eat as many endless shrimp as we can and have Cheddar Bay biscuits with it. Can we do that? That's the trick. We can, if we've earned the right to do it. Right? That's called a holiday. Yeah. It's nothing we can't do. We just can't do it all the time anymore. But what am I going to get at Red Lobster if I'm trying to have a perfect meal? Could I get the fish special with a vegetable medley? Broiled fish special with a vegetable medley. Perfect. I could do that. Could I get shrimp scampi with a side of broccoli and dip the broccoli in the scampi juice? I could do that. Just can't have them biscuits, but Travis, I love the biscuits. Well, you're going to get the fat bus and you're going to store the fat. You probably also love the shrimp and the broccoli without the biscuit. So we focus on what we can have, not on what we can't have. Don't sit there and think, man, I feel deprived that I can't have a biscuit. You need to think differently. I'm deprived because I can't do all the things I want to with the self-esteem that I want to if I have those biscuits. I'm not having them. Those biscuits have deprived me. I'm not deprived of the biscuit. The biscuit has deprived me of the self-confidence, self-esteem, and abundant life that I want. Okay. Could I do this? As long as I portion control, could I have some grilled chicken, some boiled shrimp, and some butternut squash? A little bit of grilled chicken, some boiled shrimp, some butternut squash. Could I have a little lobster tail, a little 2 to 3 ounce lobster tail, or split it with somebody, have half one, little lobster tail and a little steak and lobster, and some asparagus. Beautiful, beautiful. And we can lose weight doing this. Isn't it great? All right. Now, let's go to meal replacements. Looking for a simple weight loss fix. Here are your best meal replacements right now to get you started if you want meal replacements. Could I do a Quest bar for breakfast, a Quest bar for lunch, and grilled chicken and green beans for dinner and lose a lot of weight? Chuck, you sure could. Low country boil is one of my favorite things. We got to learn how to add the corn and taters later, though. Could I have a Quest bar for breakfast, a Quest bar for lunch, some grilled chicken and squash in the evening and lose up to 1 pound a day if I didn't graze between meals? Could I have an approved shake for breakfast, Quest bar for lunch, Wendy's chili over a side salad at night? Could I have Healthwise hot chocolate for breakfast, an ooey gooey Quest cookie for lunch with a glass of approved milk, and then at night go to the restaurant and get me some grilled salmon and asparagus and lose weight? Could I get up in the morning and have me some Advanced Health Systems pancakes with some sugar-free syrup for breakfast? For lunch, have me an approved hot dog. And for dinner, have some Boar's Head London broil over a side salad and lose weight. I'm at the office, can't go out to eat, but I get a break. Could I have me some G-Butter for lunch? Some ooey gooey goodness G-Butter. Pull me out a glass of Kroger Car Master milk and have with it as a meal. All right. Now, we haven't scratched the surface of the number of meals that we can have. In summary, if you choose from those categories in the beginning, until you learn more, until you make time to learn more, we can come up with 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, 3 dinners each week, and then we focus on them. In summary, this doesn't work if we're not willing to stop grazing and to have foods from these categories neatly in a portion control plate. We eat breakfast for the Father, and we wait, and we won't starve. Lunch for the Son, if you're hungry. If you're not hungry, skip it. Lunch for the Son, and we wait. And we eat dinner. And then we're done until tomorrow. Now, what if we have mental weakness? That's going to get us into a contingency plan, right? So let's talk about that, and then I'll let you go. But first, when we have a meal, we can always add a condiment. A condiment is something that makes the meal taste better. Is everybody still with me? Way to go, Jenny. Good job. Always better not to add condiments? I always do. But for the best results, try to stick with 0-calorie condiments or near 0-calorie condiments. A1, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, reduced sugar ketchup, mustard, any spice, any seasoning, Walden Farms calorie-free condiments. The closer you stay to 0, the better results you'll have. You could go up to 50 calories of approved condiments. Approved condiments is 5, 2, and few. All that means is 5 grams of sugar or less, 2 grams of fat or less, and you'll be safe until you can get back to your food library. So you've got a meal, and now we can add flavor. Does anybody have any question about condiments that we want you to, in summary, low to no calories from condiments? Approved salad dressings are in the food library. There are many. Any questions? You all good? Any questions on condiments? Anybody? You got that part? All right. Now, what we're going to cook these in at home. We're going to cook these in at home. We can't control it when we're eating out as well. At home, we're going to cook with these cooking oils and sprays. 100% MCT oil, coconut oil, ghee butter, hemp oil, Pam cooking spray, water, bouillon, fat-free broth, anything low or no calorie. So at home, we need to exclusively use one of these to cook these foods in. Has everybody got that part? When you're eating out, just make sure you portion control, and until we teach you more, until you make time for more videos or more classes, make sure that when you're eating out, that you don't have category 3s and you don't have category 5s until you learn more when eating out. Now, what happens if you have cravings? What are you going to do if you have cravings, you have mental weakness? The first thing to do is to look at category 2 fibrous carbs. it's between meals, and for whatever reason, your purpose isn't high, your why is depleted, you're having mental weakness because you don't need it, but you got to have it or it's going to be a holiday. Then we can have any category 2 fibrous carb that's steamed, boiled, raw, or cooked in MCT oil or PAM cooking spray. You can have these as a freebie if you want. I like to go with the pickled stuff. That's safer. Now, if I sit and eat too many pickles, my weight was up this morning because last night I ate a jar of pickled okra. I had the munchies, and I ate almost the entire jar of pickled okra. That don't mean that I didn't lose fat. I'm never going to look in the mirror and say I've gained too much fat eating the pickled okra. It ain't going to happen. But my weight's up until that pickled okra is processed and eliminated. But it saved me a holiday, allowed me to keep blood sugar under control and to keep losing fat. Did that make sense? One of my favorite freebies is just mashed cauliflower. Mashed cauliflower. I like sauteed mushrooms as a freebie. I love artichoke hearts as a freebie. I love boiled squash or stewed squash as a freebie. I love kimchi as a freebie. Travis, that ain't going to do it for me. I need something sweet or salty. All right, well, now we're getting closer to maintenance, but it beats taking 2 steps back, doesn't it? So let's look at a few snacks. If you just can't help yourself, you can have 1 snack a day. Now, if you feel that you need more than 3 meals of snack and freebies, I love you. You're just not ready for weight loss. You're not ready. You're wanting your cake and eat it too. And you're just not ready. I love you. I'm hugging you. You're just not ready. You love the food more than you love the results that you could get. You love the food more than you love the thought that your life can change and you can get off prescriptions and that kind of thing. And it's just not the right time for you. If you still feel like you're starving to death after 3 meals of snack and freebies. But here's a list of those things that you can do, but it's going to really slow you down. And that's okay. It's better than having a big load of insulin running through your bloodstream. Up to 200 calories of popped popcorn. 1 tablespoon of approved peanut butter. Health Smart peanut butter patties. Up to 200 calories of Halo Top ice cream or Arctic Zero frozen treat. 12 Bonitos. Carnivore candy bacon jerky, up to 200 calories. Any jerky, up to 200 calories. Shibboleth ice cream mix. There are many more, okay? There's many more. Look at this. Watch this. See this downloadable? See this downloadable section? See this void replacement list? Watch this, folks. Don't forget, though, by the way, your beverages have to be near or 0 calorie as well. Watch this, everybody. Watch. Seen a lot of people yesterday. I knew I hadn't done my job when they said, this is nothing but Weight Watchers. It's not Weight Watchers. It's a weight loss and wellness program. All right. Example. Everybody listen now. All you got to do, I guarantee you could post this in the members only group and get help if you didn't want to spend time with us on the phone. If you didn't want an appointment with us, one lady told me yesterday, she said, I just can't do it. And she said, I'm not going to do it, can't do it, don't have time for these videos. And I said, well, would you make time for a phone call? Let me just tell you what to eat. I ain't got time for that either. Some people ain't ready. But if I could have got her to tell me, all right, your past life cravings. What ice cream do you like? What candy do you like? What kind of cake do you like? What kind of chips do you like? What are your late night cravings? What other cravings do you have? Don't be bashful. Tell me, I like Pringles. Let's write Pringles down. I like Almond Joy. Let me write that down. I like Reese's. Let me write that down. I like Moose Tracks. Let me write that down. Because guess what? Notice this section, new lifestyle. We're going to replace every one of those with things that you might like even better, but you're definitely going to like. We don't eat things we don't like here. You're going to replace the things from your old life with the things that will be a part of your new life that may be even the same calories, but will control your blood sugar. This class, in a nutshell, is how you get started with your first 7 to 10 days. Your first 7 to 10. But I beg you, I implore you, you can keep duplicating that if you want to. Just keep coming up with a meal plan from those categories. But I beg you, attend the live classes, watch the daily doses, take the test, pass the test, and earn the badge. Because as soon as you understand why we're telling you to do what we're telling you to do, the light is going to come on. Does that make sense, everybody? Is there any questions for me that's within the scope? I don't want anybody to see parts of this and be more confused. So is there any questions not related that are outside? Are there any questions that are not outside the scope of what we've discussed here this morning? Is there anyone that needs a meal plan right now? You want me to write it on the board for you? I'll stay with you 24 hours if need be. You want me to do you a meal plan right this minute in front of everybody? I'll do it. You just tell me what you need. Jenny, it's mymealplanning.com. Mymealplanning.com, Jenny. Did I send that out wrong? It's mymealplanning.com. Password is meal plan. Mymealplanning.com. Password is meal plan. Okay, we got somebody that's lost. Let me help them. Delisha, hey, my friend, you want a meal plan? If anybody needs to go, I'm doing a one-on-one with Delisha. I'm doing a one-on-one with Delisha. Delisha, are you plugged in? Can you pay attention so that we can keep the dialogue going? All right. Because I can't see y'all. Y'all can see me, so I don't know if you're doing laundry or what. So here we go. We're going to start with Delisha. Any chicken wing sauce chuck that has less than 5 grams of sugar per serving. Any chicken wing sauce has 5 grams of sugar or less. If you're eating out and eating chicken wings, get the dry rub seasonings. All right, Delisha, one-on-one with Delisha. I'm going to pretend it's just me and Delisha. I hope everybody that can stay will watch this because it's so freaking easy, okay? If you're dealing with anybody reasonable, and Delisha's reasonable, this is easy peasy. All righty then. All right, Delisha, can you see it? Can you see the list? Let me ask everybody in the Zoom room to hold their chat so that we can do this exercise with Delisha, and it may help someone. All right. Delisha, do you see any foods in category 1 that you will eat? Would you please list them? Just give me a few, because you'll get the gist of it. Going to give you a meal plan, $120 an hour. Going to waive the fee. Shy, it's mymealplanning.com. Mymealplanning.com. Password is meal plan, one word. If you're just tuning in, I'm helping Delisha one-on-one as though there's nobody here. Chicken breast and egg whites. Let me make sure you can put it on the side of the board you can see. Chicken breast, egg whites. Give me some more. You can start with category 2 too if you're having a hard time. Category 1 and 2. Oikos, you like 000 yogurt. Nice. What else do you like? Give me some more. You like it all? Well, that's easy. What about category 2 and the breads? You like all of them? You like pretty much everything on in these 3 columns? Okay. So can you tell me where you struggle? Where do you struggle? You like, I'm going to erase this because you like it all. It's already on the screen. Not picky at all. So you're making it real easy. So for breakfast, do you have time to do an egg white omelet in the morning, Delisha? No, no time for an egg white omelet. You like it, but no time for it. Do you have time for some yogurt in the morning? Triple zero yogurt. Do you have time for some cottage cheese in the morning? You hate that, okay? Do you have time for a glass of approved milk in the morning? You're getting the protein you need, approved milk. If I had showed you, if I'd went to category 6, do you like peanut butter? Do you like approved bread? You said you liked all of them. Can I have a pea butter sandwich? Could you do that? A peanut butter sandwich with some sugar-free jelly, with or without sugar-free jelly? Good. Could you pull out a Thomas Light muffin and melt you some approved cheese between the lids of that Thomas Light muffin? Could you do that? You don't want that. Okay. Now, y'all can see why it's real hard to meal plan, because I'm just having to guess. I'm just having to guess, right? I just have to guess until they say, yeah, I'll do that. So the reason I try to teach you to do it is because that way you can do it. See, I feel like Delisha, part of it is she's feeling overwhelmed. Don't know what to do, cannot make the decision, and I want to make the right decision. I'd prefer Travis to make the right decision. You keep naming it, Travis, and I'll finally tell you what I like. Is that right, Delisha? It helps you. Choices, choices, choices. You're tired of choices. Somebody tell me what to do. But the problem is I can't tell you what to do with food because if you don't like it, it's not going to help us. But let's go back, and I'm going to keep naming stuff. What about meal replacements since you're in a hurry? Are there any meal replacements you like on here? Delisha says, I keep English muffins and peanut butter, but I want different foods. Do you see any different foods that you could have? These are interchangeable. So if you don't like the Thomas Light muffins, could you switch to another bread? But let's go back. Let's just stay with me because I'm going to make sure you get a meal plan. I want to help you. Okay? So you want different foods. Again, I'm guessing at the dark because I have no idea what you're going to say, yes or no. Would you do the pancakes in the morning? Do you have time for pancakes? They take less than 5 minutes. Pancakes. Could you do the approved oatmeal? Do you like maple and cinnamon oatmeal? Yeah, I understand. I leave at 5 in the morning myself, but then I come back, so you're probably working from an office. You could do the oatmeal. You could do Advanced Health Systems oatmeal. Would you have time in the morning to scramble you 2 eggs? It takes less than 5 minutes. If you can't, that's okay. You could do the HealthWise microwavable meals. You could do that, right? Because now listen, I'm having to go off what you're saying. Would it help, Delisha, if you told me what you ate before Shibboleth? What were you normally eating for lunch? Yeah, you could scramble eggs in the microwave. So you were eating salads, but what kind of salads? Because it wasn't the salads that would have caused you to gain some weight, right? What were you eating that was not right, but that's what you always ate? You just couldn't help yourself. Is there anything that I could help you find a void replacement for? If you were in my office sitting across from me, this is how I'd have to work you, okay? We'd have to just keep working till we come up with options. You were eating burgers. You were eating burgers. Okay, could you do this? Good job, Delisha. Could you do this? Could you pick you out an approved bread? Where were you getting your burger from? Let's get to subs in a minute. We got a lot of breakfast options. Let's work on some lunch options. Where were you getting your burger? You made them. Well, that's good. I thought you was going to throw me a hard one. Then you could make your burger now, couldn't you? But with different ingredients. Yeah, you wouldn't want to use those buns from Kroger, would you? You'd want to use a Healthy Life hamburger bun. So I've got 96% lean ground meat patty and a Healthy Life hamburger bun. Could you do that? Healthy Life makes a hamburger bun with enough protein and fiber in it to neutralize insulin. Could you do that for me? You said yes? Okay. So we've got a hamburger, but we're going to use 96 gram meat and Healthy Life bread. So now we've got a burger. We've got a burger. Okay. You said you would get subs. Could I go to Subway? Is that what you were doing? Where were you going to get your sub? Subway. Could I go to Subway and order a whole wheat sub sandwich, get turkey, lots of lettuce, and pull out the insides of the bread to get rid of some of the starchy carbs? Could you do that? You know, Subway, you got the sub and you got the soft part of the bread, and then the crusty part, pull all the soft out so that you just got a shell. It'd be better to take the insides of your favorite sub and put it over a salad with no bread. But you can do this. You can go into Subway, 6-inch whole wheat, turkey, all the lean meats. Don't put any oil on it. Little vinegar's fine, little mustard's fine. Watch for their mayo. I'd avoid that. And then take the soft part all the way to the crust and peel it all out. By doing that on both sides, we'll eliminate about 30 to 35 carbohydrate. And we won't get that insulin impact. Could you do that? So I got an approved sub. Blaze Pizza. You love Blaze Pizza. This is a weakness of yours. Couple of options. Number one, could you take, number one option, could you take a real good pizza to work and microwave it? It's not going to be as good as your Blaze Pizza, but we'll lose weight. Could you do a real good pizza in the microwave at work? Good. Could you go to Blaze Pizza? Tell me at Blaze Pizza what you would order. Tell me what you would order. White pizza, chicken, mushrooms, and cheese. Okay, sometimes what we have to do in a situation like this is not what is optimal. It won't be, what I'm about to tell you is not optimal, but we can stay or get back quickly in efficient fat burning. How much portion would you have? Would it be more than could fit under 2 hands? Would it be more than 2 slices? Or could you stick to 2 slices that would fit under your hands? I don't know what their personal size is, never heard of Blaze Pizza, but could it fit under your 2 hands or in this portion control dish? Okay. You ain't gonna like this, but here's what you can do. 2 options. Peel those toppings off and put them in your approved tortilla. Or peel those toppings off down to the bread and put it over a salad. Either one of those would work. But you say, Travis, I like Blaze Pizza all the way, man. I get it. We got to save that for a holiday. So if you have Blaze Pizza with the crust, it tastes good, but then you got to deal with the fat gain. See, why didn't you tell me you stopped? All right, so you got, let's say you hadn't stopped it. So y'all see what I'm up against here. All right, so you got the pizza, you got the toppings, you put them in your tortilla, guess what happens? No fat gain. No fat loss, but no fat gain. And it still tastes good. So we got more options. What are you going to do for dinner? When you finally get home and settled, are you still nuking stuff? Or are you able to prepare some good, wholesome stuff? You lost 12 during the Christmas challenge. You're slaying it. That's awesome. In 3 weeks, y'all, she lost 12 pounds. She's doing something right. What's your life like at home in the evening? So then it gets real easy. I can take any lean meat or any protein plus fat and combine with any category 2 and keep things simple. Or follow any of the approved combinations. Do you like pintos, Delisha? Yeah, I don't know what airfare meat is. I'm sorry. You like pintos? So at night, could you do some pintos with a grilled chicken breast? Oh, air fried meat's good. That's good. Pintos and chicken and grilled chicken. Do you like fish? Could you do some broiled fish or sauteed fish in ghee butter with the proper seasoning and some yellow squash? Salmon and yellow squash? Certainly we can do any of the recipes. Could I do you like London broil sauteed in MCT oil over a nice robust salad with some fat-free cheese? Or London broil, it's boar's head. It's like a lean cut of red meat. Like roast beef, kind of. It's kind of like roast beef. It's good if you've never had it. Fried in MCT oil. So you could do London broil, boar's head London broil, saute it in MCT oil, put that over a salad using approved salad dressing. Do you like sauerkraut and weenies? What salad dressing is a problem? Why is it a problem? You love weenies? Do you like kraut? Could you have fried weenies or fried kielbasa and kraut? Kraut and weenies? Tell me about this salad dressing problem you have. Why is it a problem? Okay, you don't have to do 0 calories. Could you make you up one of our recipes, Catalina or Ranch or Italian? So in the recipe library, you'll find MCT oil Catalina, MCT oil Ranch, MCT oil Italian. We just make it up and then we got it. And you can always, like some are mentioning, use wing sauce that's less than 5 grams of sugar as a salad dressing. Does that settle the salad dressing problem? Nice deal. Good job. Does everybody see that now we've got a meal plan that allows us to lose weight? For breakfast, I control my portion of yogurt, approved milk, peanut butter sandwich, pancakes, or oatmeal. For lunch, I have a hamburger the way we outlined, or a sub, or a real good pizza, of course, the way we outlined. It's all about the details. If you think, well, that don't matter, that little detail there, it does matter. So these details matter. Then dinner, pintos and grilled chicken breast, salmon and yellow squash, London broil salad, fried kraut, and weenies. And we've now got an approved salad dressing. You're welcome. Delisha said, I was overwhelmed. Some of us have what I call it's choice fatigue. Not just with food, but in life. Choice fatigue. and you're letting the number of choices overwhelm you. And we have to reel it back some, exhale, and realize we're just talking about food. And we're going to be safe if we stick to what we just talked about in this video. Now, before going beyond the scope of what we talked about today, you better watch those daily doses, take the test, pass the test, earn the badge. There's several places, but I'll get you the link for the plate. Hang on, they're asking for the plate. These are my favorite portion plates. I'm going to put the link right here. There's your link. That's the link to those portion plates. Thank you, Patricia. God bless you. I miss you. Marita, there's that link. I hope you can see that. That's the link on Amazon to the stack of plates that I use. Thank you, Kimberly. That's very sweet of you. I'm going to read that. It made me feel so good. I say give it up for Travis for all this for $50 a year and a personal life coach. Thank you, Kimberly. It makes me feel good. I hope other people feel that way. Chuck asked, can you eat pizza toppings on an approved English muffin? You sure can. What I do, I get 2 slices of pizza, peel those toppings off, put it over a salad or in my tortilla. And that way I don't feel like I'm missing out and I still have a perfect meal. The only pizza that you can get as is and put in your portion container or under your 2 hands that I have found is Domino's Philly cheesesteak thin crust. That's approved with the crust. Sue, I put that link in Zoom. It's a pretty big link. When I get off of here, I'll post the link on Facebook. I can't right now because of the way things are set up. But if you'll look back, Sue, let me write your name down. Or email me, Sue. Let me give you my email and then I'll send you the link, okay? All right, exit poll before we go. Did this help anybody? And is there anybody that was confused that this did clear some things up for you? Thank you, Deanna. Are there any people that learned the hard way and you wish that we would do this first for everybody every time? Do you think this would help our new people more than telling them to watch 26 daily doses in the beginning? You got to do it at some point, but good. If you're still confused, there were many last night when I asked, was anybody still confused? There was nobody that said anything, but then my inbox was full. The struggle for me is going to be, you've seen that exercise with Delisha, who is a very reasonable human being. You've seen that exercise with her in personalizing a meal plan. There's no way to do that with that number of people wanting personal meal plans. So my only hope is to try to teach you how to do it like we just did, going through this exercise. So if some of you, if you need to email me and tell me you're still confused, I'll try my best to get a meal plan, but don't wait on me to do the program because it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's just tough. It's tough for me to do a personal meal plan without taking an example like Delisha and then showing you how to do it. But if you're confused, I'd rather you email me and say, I'm still lost, man. I'm still lost, than not to say anything. Hey, everybody. Hey. Lynn says, no longer confused. That warms my heart. Good, Chuck. Yeah, really all you're doing now, and we'll close with this, really all you're doing now is you're following the principles of the program. I lost my page. All right. So as you can see, just in phase 1, you still need to learn about category 3, category 5, breadings and flours, cereals, restaurants, approved cheese, beverages, milk, what to do with a low blood sugar episode, wine, beer, and liquor. And this is all the beginning. See, it's a journey. It's a journey. Thousands of approved options. You should never get bored. So focus on that first 7 to 10 days. Get you some momentum. And then let's move on and learn more. Lou, you registered through Zoom. I will send it to you later today. I'll send you all the materials I went over today. Tracy, exactly right. Says, I think of it like a fill-in-the-blank test that I get to use what I want in my blanks. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll send all the materials out for the first days 1 through, let's say days 1 through 7. I'll send those materials out, the video out, the website, the link, the password, the downloadable files. Sean, I apologize. Let me write your name down. I'll check on that for you as soon as we get out of class. Sean Brooks. Is that your name or just your profile? Okay, there's Sasha. She's got it. All right, Sasha's on it. I didn't know she was still watching. Thank you, Rhonda, for encouraging others. Questions, comments before we go? All right, y'all, I love you in the Lord. I hope this helps some. Please don't give up. Don't get frustrated. This is not like other things that you've done, because we're going to support you. But you got to let us know, like Delisha did, that you're suffering or struggling so that we can get you help. And we're a small team. So don't think if you tag us somewhere that we've seen it. You message us. Please message us if you need help instead of tagging us. Because when you tag us, we're human and we miss things. We got probably 20 different weight loss groups and 2 or 3 pages, and we miss stuff. And then you might feel left out or overlooked, and it's not that. But it's best if you really are needing help that you send us an email at info@myshibboleth.com. info@myshibboleth.com. All right, y'all go make a meal plan and get ready for Monday, right? Let's lose that 7 to 10 pounds in 7 days. You can do it. Thank y'all for tuning in.